皆さん、大変長らくお待たせいたしました。この度は、イスラエルペットイノベーションウェビナーにご参加いただきまして、誠にありがとうございます。私は本日、司会を務めさせていただきます、イスラエル大使館経済部の樋口由紀と申します。何卒よろしくお願い申し上げます。まず最初に、Zoom の使用方法を簡単にご説明いたします。ご質問のある方は、画面の下の Q&A のアイコンをクリックいたしまして、質問を英語でご記入ください。その際、質問の対象になるイスラエル企業の名前を、ご記入をお忘れなくお願いいたします。なお、お時間の関係でワビナー中にお答えすることができなかったご質問には、後日担当者からご回答いたします。また、本日は同時通訳がご利用になれます。通訳と書かれています地球儀型のアイコンをクリックして言語をお選びください。講演者のそのままのサウンドを希望される場合は、通訳機能をオフにしてください。それでは早速、イスラエル大使館経済部経済講師ダニエル・コルバーより、ご挨拶を申し上げますとともに、イスラエルについてご紹介申し上げます。ダニエルさん、please start it.
Thank you, Yuki-san. 皆さん、こんにちは. Shalom and good morning to all the people who are joining us today. It's a great pleasure to be here today and talk about for the first time pet innovation. So we're really excited. We have about 80 people signed up to this event, and I want to thank Israel Export Institute who are co-organizing this event together with us, and also the support of Japan Israel Innovation Network, JIIN, and all the Israeli companies that are presenting today. So I will have a pleasure of today talking a little bit about Israel, and I hope that everyone will find the event interesting. So let's start. A little introduction of Israel, just because perhaps not everyone has been to our previous events. We have a lot of new people joining us today. Those who haven't been to Israel yet, this is how our country looks like and where it's located. The size of about the island of Shikoku, but a population of about Osaka Prefecture. And economically speaking, our economy has been going very, very well on the macro level, with 8.2% growth from 2020 to 2021, GDP per capita amongst the top 20 countries. And that's also thanks to the highest investment in research and development in the world. And we are also very happy to be the 12th, ranked 12th in the Global Happiness Report. And I think in a minute, we'll see perhaps why. And before we talk a little bit about pets, I'd like to talk a little bit about our population. Israel, we don't have many natural resources. And so our success comes from the people. And this is the size of the population, as you can see. Fertility rate is the highest amongst the developed countries at about three children per woman. Population is quite young, and life expectancy is very high. So that's about the people. And now let's talk a little bit about pets. This is a picture from one of the pet friendly beaches in Tel Aviv, where you can see that pets roam freely. And I'm going to talk a little bit about pets, but you'll excuse me that I will focus on dogs because we also have one. And so if you come to Tel Aviv, you'll see other than beaches, also a lot of parks, restaurants and cafes that are pet friendly. In Tel Aviv, actually one of the highest ratios of dogs for humans, with 8 dogs for every 100 humans. And I've seen a ranking where Tel Aviv is the 3rd most dog-friendly city. And not only in the restaurants and parks and beaches, but also in the offices. And that's very interesting because a lot of people come to their office with their dogs. And especially after COVID, employers, in order to get people back to work in the office, even more so, now than ever allowed to have dogs. So I'm not sure what's the situation in Japan. I think I've never seen, but in Tel Aviv it's quite common. So enough about pets. Let's talk about people again. This is a graph that describes our innovation ecosystem. It has thousands of entrepreneurs, startups, investments, a lot of knowledge coming from academia, from the Israel Defense Forces, venture capital. This is the subject for another presentation, but a lot of people are coming to Israel to learn about innovation ecosystem. And here are some results over the last 5-6 years. More than 5,500 startups established, a big amount of investments, and as you can see, exits, M&A, IPOs, companies listed. And so if we look at the investments over the last 6 years, you can see it's growing from year to year. 2021 has seen a record of more than $25 billion. And some of it is also going to companies related to pet care, like this one. As you can see, this is from the beginning of the year. So when we look at where are the investments going to, one area which is very popular is digital health. And you can see the investments going into digital health in Israel in 2021 was a record. I've put digital health here, not because it's the highest amongst the sectors, but because this is when we talk about pets, and we'll see some of our companies today will have a focus on veterinary and medical devices. So this is related to that. Also, we have some of the companies here today talking about food for tech and food tech. So food tech has been a very raising a lot of attention, also of Japanese companies. And also amongst our presenters today, we have cosmetics, for example. So perhaps you know in Japan the brands Sabon and Lalin, very famous. They're Israeli. So in cosmetics, we also have a lot to offer. I'll talk a little bit about Japan. Investments from Japan in Israel are growing and have become about 16% of the foreign investments in Israel. And these are some examples of acquisitions and mergers from the past years. And these are examples of Japanese companies who have innovation or R&D activities in Israel. You see companies like NTT, like Fujitsu, trading houses, looking for innovation and looking for scouting for technology and strategic partnerships in Israel. This is a little bit about us. Please visit our websites to know more about events and news. And also invite you all to sign up to our newsletter that we send out every 2 weeks. And most importantly, invite you to come to Israel because seeing is believing. And when you get there, I'm sure that you will enjoy. You can go there on innovation-related events like DLD happening beginning of February or mid-February. This is another possibility, a global investment summit by our crowd. If you're interested in agro-technology, in May, we have a very big event. And so the important thing is that you come to visit. There will be direct flights from March 2nd for the first time from Narita Airport to Israel. So we invite you all to come and stay in touch with us, and really looking forward to the presentations. Thank you very much. ありがとうございました。
ダニエルからのご挨拶でございました。続きまして、スペクトラムラボジャパン株式会社代表、安田獣医科医院顧問獣医師、安田秀美様より、ケーススタディイスラエルビオガル社との成功についてお話しいただきます。安田様、よろしくお願いいたします。
はい、こんにちは。こんにちはでいいですか。イスラエルは Good morning ですね。はい。安田でございます。最初にもうスライドに入らせてください。持ち時間が15分ということですので。はい、私今ご紹介いただきましたように、スペクトラムラボジャパン株式会社、それと動物病院安田獣医科院という 会社の顧問をやっております。どちらも私が創設した会社です。あれ聞こえます？
安田先生、声は聞こえていますが、スクリーンがまだ共有されていないようです。
そうですか、すいません。
でしょうか。
ちょっとお待ちください。よいしょ。いかがでしょうか。
今映っておりますので、
はい、
下からそれをプレゼンテーションモードに
そうですね。はい、はい、はい。これでよろしいですか？
はい、大丈夫です。ありがとうございます。
はい、すいません。貴重なお時間いただきまして、光栄に存じます。スペクトラムラボジャパン株式会社、安田獣医科医院の、どちらも顧問をやっております、安田でございます。安田獣医科医院、動物病院としては私40年やっております。で、スペクトラムラボジャパンという会社では、約20数年ですか、やっております。で、まずですね、今日の本題であります、イスラエルバイオガル社とのビジネスということで少し話をさせていただきたいんですけれども、最初に2004年にですね、ギリシャのロドス島でアメリカスペクトラム主催のインターナショナルミーティングっていうのがございました。ここでイスラエルのバイオガル社のワクチチェックという商品を目にいたしました。それはどういう商品かといいますと、詳しくは後でお話しさせていただきますけれども、本当に獣医療の入り口というか、動物たちがいろんなものを食べ、いろんなものを、遊び、それのスタートの時点、いわゆるワクチンですね。小さいうち、幼犬、幼猫のうちに接種されるワクチン、それの、検査をする商品ですね。それを目の当たりにしました。今まで我々獣医師っていうのはもう毎年もう打っていくものと、年に1回、それと子犬の時には2回打っていくものと、そういう教育を受けてきたんですけれども、ちょっと目から鱗で、この商品を2004年にイスラエルのバイオガル社に問い合わせして、これを我々でやらせてもらえないかということを問い合わせたところ、今、日本のある商社と開発中であるということで、ちょっとペンディングになりました。まあ、その後、時間を経て、2012年に、なかなか日本で販売することができなかったために、あなた前に話したよね、やらないかという声がかかりました。さあ、それでこれは非常に有益なものですので、我々動物の世界、ペットの世界においてですね、これはやるべきであるというふうに決断して、それで、イスラエルに行くようになりました。バイオガル社と話し合いました。で、2013年4月に私どもテルアビブ経由でイスラエルに参りました。そのテルアビブのシェラトンだったかな、ホテルからの海岸です。非常に綺麗な街並みで感動いたしました。これが、キブツっていうですね、キブツダリアという場所です。ここに宿泊施設がありまして、ここで宿泊して、もう一つのキブツガレードというバイオガルがある工場、本社があるキブツガレードに行くことになります。で、この時にはアメリカのスペクトラムの会社の社長が同行してくれて、案内も一緒にしてくれました。これが2013年4月ですね。これがキブツダリアでの 朝ごはんです。もちろんこれ以外にもチーズとかもいろんなものがあって、これだけの朝食、もう初めて見る美味しさでしたね。こんな豪華な朝食は見たことありません。このイスラエル、我々イスラエルサラダって呼んでますけれども、この美味しさはもう格別です。これがカイサルっていうんですか、そこの世界的な遺産の前で写真を撮ってます。もう十何年前ですから、髪の毛も黒いし若いです。この人が、アメリカのスペクトラムの社長です。この人の案内で、一緒にイスラエルを訪れることができました。こちらは、レン・スモールというバイオガンのスタッフですね。その方と一緒に多少の見物も兼ねながら訪れた次第です。で、バイオガル社です。キブツガレードというところにあります。日の丸で我々を歓迎してくれました。そんな大きな会社ではないんですけれども、その扱っている先ほどちょっとお話ししましたワクチンの抗体を見るという製品というのは非常にもう世界的にも有名で、唯一ではないけれども、もうほとんど唯一に近く認められている商品だというふうに思っております。思っておりますっていうか、もう商品ですね。日本語で歓迎してくれてます。スペクトラムラボジャパン。これ私どもの会社の名前です。で、バイオガンのロゴと一緒に日本語で歓迎してくれてます。非常にフレンドリーだなと、この時は思ってました。ところが、実際に会議をスタートした時に、本当にあなたは認可が取れるのかというのが最初に言われた言葉です。これはやっぱり非常にプレッシャーになりまして、いや、こんなところに来るんじゃなかったと思うぐらいに非常に厳しい言葉を言われました。このワクチンっていうのは犬と猫両方あるんですけれども、最初に犬をやりなさい。その次には必ず猫用のものをやりなさいということを言われたんですけど、あなたたちは本当にそれができるのかと言われました。なぜかというと、彼らは2004年、もうそれこそ10年近く日本の別の会社で開発って製品として販売できるかどうかをトライしてたんですけど、それがなかなかできなかったんですね。ですからアメリカのスペクトラムの社長もちょっと苦み走るっていうか大変な思いをしてその話を聞いて本当にできるのかなということでした。ところがその後開発していく途中でこのレンという人が私のことをスペクトラムに任せれば大丈夫だと。彼はファイアインザベリー、そういう気持ちを持っている。だから我々は彼にこの商品の開発を託すんだということを言ってくれました。やはり非常に困難を極めたんですね。それはなぜかというと、日本の法律とヨーロッパの法律は全く薬事法が違いますので、非常に大変なデータを要求されたんですけれども、それを1年半、2年近くかけて集めて、開発できたわけなんですけれども、このデンさんから安田はファイアインザベリー、その言葉を聞いてやっぱり我々も奮い立ちまして、何としてでも市場に出さなければいけないという思いを強くしたんですね。これがワクチネーションガイドラインっていうのが、ワールドスモールアニマルベテリナリーアソシエーション、日本語では、世界小動物獣医師会ということになりますけれども、ワクチネーションのガイドラインがあります。 で、日本では、他の国もそうだ、おそらくそうだと思うんですけど、小動物、犬猫、ペットの、ワクチンのガイドラインっていうか、ワクチンのプログラムっていうのはもう本当ないに等しいですね。それをきちっと世界小動物獣医師会が作り上げて、これを普及させるんだというのが大きな我々獣医の課題になっております。それはどういうことかっていうと、ワクチネーションっていうのは目的、このワサバのワクチネーションガイドラインっていう目的は、最新の科学に基づいた動物に優しい獣医療をやっていくと。で、エビデンスに基づいたワクチネーション、最新のですね、エビデンスに基づいたワクチネーションをやると。そのためにはワクチンをコア、ノンコア、非推奨と分類すると。いろんな何種類もワクチンがあるんですけれども、この3つに分類すると。で、子犬全頭にコアワクチンを接種しましょう。大丈夫ですか？コアのワクチン接種は16週以上にしましょう。ですね。それでコアっていうのは今まで毎年打ってたけれども3年以内に接種してはいけませんということを言ってきています。で、ノンコアは生活環境に応じて接種する。これは毎年接種しなきゃいけない。ところが今までは毎年コアとノンコア、非推奨を毎年打ってたわけです。ですから、ある意味、もう科学的には、めちゃくちゃなやり方を我々獣医はしておりました。これが最初の子犬の時期のワクチネーションです。ですから、これからいろんな企業様が販売されている商品っていうのは、こうやって小さいうち、ワンちゃん、猫ちゃんが小さいうちにしっかりと免疫をつけて健康に育った上で商品が販売できるようになってくる。それの前段階、もう本当の前段階というかスタートの時点でしっかりした健康な犬を作っていくためのプログラムはきちっとしましょうねということです。で、我々が扱っている商品っていうのは、ここで血清学的に陽性か陰性かを判定するという、そういう検査系をバイオガル社から輸入して販売しております。で、これはワクチチェックというものですね。これはワサバでも世界小動物獣医師会でも推奨されております。で、日本では動物用体外診断用医薬品として承認を取らなければいけない。ところがヨーロッパではこれは雑品ですね。雑品として売られているもの。それを日本では医薬品として登録しなければいけなかった。それが非常に困難を極めました。ちょっと付随的に出している、ここにネコロナチェックっていうのがあります。猫コロナウイルスですね。それの抗体を見るキットなんですけれども、これは研究用試薬、要するに医薬品としての認可を取らないで、現在も売っております。これはまたご質問の時にございましたら、この違いもお話しすることはできるんですけれども、このワクチチェックというのが非常に健康な犬を健康に過ごさせる一つの一番大きな基礎的なものだというふうに思っております。これが箱です。一番外箱ですね。で、ワクチンというのは認可した国家承認を得たものです。それはどこの国でもそうだと思います。で、そのワクチンを打った結果、果たしてワクチンがきちっとワクチンによって抗体ができているかどうかというのを検査するのがこのワクチチェックです。で、これは両方とも国家承認あり、ワクチン国家承認を得たワクチンで検査する抗体をきちっとできているかどうかをチェックするのは両方とも国家承認があった方がいいよねっていうことです。通常の検査会社の抗体検査っていうのは別に国家承認ありません。ですからきちっとしたものはきちっとしたもので検査をしていくということが必要になってくると思います。これがキット内容です。こちら側が、左側が犬です。こちらが右側が猫ちゃんですね。 で、ここにありますように、この細かい串みたいなのがございます。これはイスラエルのこのワクチチェックだけではなく、人間の方でも認可を取った商品みたいです。人間の例えばエイズとかそういったものもこういうデバイスを使って検査系を作っているみたいです。
失礼いたします。安田先生、そろそろ
はい
15分になりますので、
わかりました。
いただけますでしょうか。
そうですよね。で、これ検査手順ですね。23分で行われます。これが結果です。これ色が変わって検査結果が出てきます。これが証明書です。で、ワクチンチェックマンの時系列は自己紹介の欄にも入っておりますので。で、バイオガル社とのビジネス、非常に製品が優れている。それを販売して開発していくには、我々情熱を持ってやっていけば、きちっとした信頼関係が構築できるだろうと。ただ問題点は、法律が違うということ。それが問題だと思います。それをどうやってクリアしていくかというのが非常に重要な問題だと思っています。これ、私どもイスラエルに行く前に、イスラエル料理、東京の渋谷恵比寿にありますタイムというレストランです。このオーナーのダンさんです。非常に美味しいですので、ぜひ皆様行ってくださいませ。日本にいる方はですね。これメニューです。予約、非常に混んでますので予約するのがベストです。一応以上です。すいません。以上です。
安田先生、どうもありがとうございました。それではこれよりイスラエル企業によるプレゼンテーションに入らせていただきます。まず1社目は自然素材 100% のヘルシーなペットスナックを提供しています。ポメリドッグフードよりオメル・ラビンさんです。オメル・ラボンさんです。オメルさん、could you start it?
Hello. So I will share my screen.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, so first, I'm very excited to meet you. My name is Omer. I'm the co-founder of Pomeri Pets. So our story, Pomeri is a health-conscious bakery for dogs. We established in Israel in 2015. So since founding Pomeri, the pet pastry chef bake various of deliciously health treats for dog daily. There are special craft superfood and plant-based pastries which are sold in selected pet stores, veterinary clinics, and e-commerce websites. Pomeri Pet Bakery is regularly compliant with a team of veterinarians and animal nutritionists from Marlam Israeli Pet Medical Center to ensure nothing less than a premium quality product for our furry friends. All of our products are licensed under the Ministry of Agriculture Animal Food Control Division and are manufactured under FDA registration numbers. So, dog cakes, for sure. For over 7 years, we have baked thousands of delicious cakes and pastries with love of our pups for every day. Dogs have long been an integral part of the family, and yet we wish to celebrate the birthday, pamper them with personal and delicious snacks, and treat them just like our most beloved children. So since celebrating with thousands of dogs in Israel 2 years ago, during the pandemic, we have developed a special and durable product, a dog muffin that is designed to reach dogs all over the world, including in Japan. In every aspect, our new cake is adapted to the international activities, and it's the first of its kind anywhere in the world. So thing to know about our dog muffins, the long shelf life is for 16 months. Easy worldwide delivery. The cakes are well packed and can be shipped in any temperature and by any transportation. Cake can be stored at room temperature. No need freezer. No need nothing. Low cost. Since the cake are baked in factory production line, so the price is low also for the customer end to the end customer. And the market is wide. Thanks to the cake's simple specification, they can be sold through e-commerce platform and reach different audiences around the world. I want to show you a short video. So as you see in the video, for now we have two flavors. One is peanut butter and real carrots, and the second one is roast beef flavored with organic carob. It's 50-gram cake. The texture is soft and attractive for dogs. All the ingredients are just for dogs, human grade ingredients. The tastiness is super. The dogs super like it. The dog love and the work. Shelf life, as I mentioned before, is 16 months. We have veterinary supervision and FDA certified. And all the product can be created under your brand. You can place your logo on the top of the packaging or design completely new packaging according to the design you choose. Or you can use our home brand as well. Thank you very much. I'm very excited to be with you, to speak with you, and have a nice day. Thank you.
Thank you, Omer-san. The second company, ありがとうございました。では2番目の会社になりますが、2番目は、天然素材のみを使用した、栄養価の高いペットフードを提供しています、スマートペットマーケットより、リオラ・コレンさんです。リオラさん、can you start it?
Okay, you can hear me?
Yes.
Okay, so first of all, hello everybody. I'm very excited to be here. And I'll introduce myself really short. I'm Liora Koren. I'm the co-founder of Smart Pet Market, which our main brand is Soulmate. This is us. I mean, it's a Soulmate, Smart Pet Market, is a very special synergy. I mean, on one hand, we have a DNA of a family company because it really was born with love and from our needs of our pets in our homes. But on the other hand, we're the first and biggest Israeli web e-commerce for pet food and accessories. So I'll just tell you, I'll try to be very short because all the details we have in this presentation and on our website. So I'll just tell you the things that are around it to give you like the whole story about us. And then I can tell the whole, to drill down to the details. So we're Smart Pet. The story of how it was, how it all began is quite interesting because Gil, my partner, one of the founders, he's my partner, he served in the Israeli defense in the K9 unit with his dog. The dog's name was Star, and they fought together. And one time there was a special occasion when Star actually saved Gil's life. And it was on Israeli broadcast news, and it was a very emotional story. And since that day, Gil understood how much, I mean, the friendship and the connection between a pet and his owner is more than words can express. Me, myself, I have 3 dogs, 3 cats, and I apologize in advance if some of them get into our conversation and say what they have to say too. So after that, Gil and I, we actually went and explored the world of pet food. I mean, if we're talking about innovation and health, then food is the first step. I mean, we are what we eat after all. And just a second. Okay, so actually Smart Pet and Soulmate, we are a private label company and we produce dry food, wet food treats, and now we have accessories and more. We're the first and biggest D2C company in the pet food market in Israel, making a big impact with our customer line. And we have many, I mean, we launched something like 3 years ago, and we're growing very fast. I'm very happy to say. This is our website. Actually, a little nice fact about us. We have not in our campaigns on television, not on the web, not in our website. We have no Shutterstock pictures. All the pictures on the products and in our campaign and on our web are actually our children and our pets. For instance, these are my 2 daughters and one of my dogs and one of my cats. I have many of them. And it's very, very personal. I mean, we really explored and tried to understand the market, because as pet owners, we found ourselves many times coming to buy pet food, and there is a huge variety, and no one really knows what's the best thing for my specific pet. I mean, for instance, high protein or high fat can be it's considered very healthy, but maybe for Israeli dogs that are relatively small, and many of them live in Tel Aviv in apartments, and they don't run around endless fields, maybe it's too much to have such a high percentage of meat, of fat and protein. I mean, we really wanted to understand the real meaning of each ingredient and recipe in our dog and cats eating. We are one-stop shop. I mean, we do everything. We have a big call center for questions. We pack our things in-house, and we deliver to our end client in a real, I mean, the whole, I mean, you even receive it in a fancy box and with a little present each time. I mean, it's really like the experience is a very a friendly user. I mean, it's not like usually when you get a delivery, if you order, then sometimes just put the sack on your door. But here we really wanted to make the whole experience something very, very good for our clients. Our vision basically is becoming a leading pet food and accessory brand in Israel and abroad. Well, we strive for excellency in everything we do. I mean, from the way that our people speak on the phone, even our delivery people with the with the outfit and how the box gets to the client's house. We're a one-stop shop. I mean, our dream is becoming a supportive community for dogs. I mean, not only food and accessories and everything else, but we have a vet online for our clients that can ask questions, and it's really like you can book a vet on the website. I'll show it if we have time. And we have a giving back page that everyone that buys food from us can read about the dogs that that were out of the military service, and they can read their stories, and they can ask us to donate food. We donate literally tons of food each year for dogs and cats. Our standards are, I mean, we sell premium products and above. I mean, we don't have the economy or the cheap food that we can buy on the supermarkets. Meaning, and that's quite tricky because many people think that they buy, I mean, we asked before we started, we studied the field for a long time, for something like 2 years. And one of the questions that were asked is, what kind of food do you feed your pet? And many said fish food, meat food, and we were asking, how do you know that it's what you feed? And they said, well, it's written with big fonts, fish on the stack. But when you turn it, and we want to teach people how to read the label behind, and it's not that easy because not always do we read the food label, even when for our food, let alone for our pets. So we have only, for instance, we don't have soy, we don't have wheat, we don't have many things, sugar, or for sure. Our meat is always the first product, is always the first thing in our product. We have a low variety of products that suit most of the needs of cats and dogs. And the emphasis on a low variety is that we cover the most common needs, but the real ones. Because when I first got my dog and went to a store, then I got confused. There was like a huge variety. And it was like there was a special food for short dogs that have moods on winter evenings. But in nature, it's not really a need. And it was very confusing. So we really studied the field for like 2 years with the vets and with the food people from the food industry to understand the real needs and the real sensitivities, like of course weight control.
I'm so sorry, your time is over. So your time is over. So can you summarize it?
Okay.
Yeah,
Well, I guess I'm having a good time if it's very fast. Okay, so everything is on the presentation, and thank you for your time. I had a very good one, and I'm really looking forward to meet and have a good cooperation between us. Thank you.
Thank you, リオラ。以上、スマートペットマーケットのよりリオラさんでした。続きまして、ハルゴルフードテック、昆虫由来のペットフード原材料を提供しております、ドロール・タミルさんです。Can you, Dorol, can you start it?
Yes. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Excellent. Shalom and good morning and good afternoon from Israel. My name is Dror Tamir. I'm the co-founder and CEO of Hargol FoodTech. And Hargol means in Japanese, inago, a traditional grasshopper-based food. I guess we all know that global demand for protein is expected to double, and we are also aware to the fact that existing protein sources are reaching their limitations. And we are now witnessing a trend in pet food that is actually copying the trends among human consumers. In the recent years, we saw a huge trend to reduce meat consumption in order to eat healthier and have a lower impact on the environment. However, over the last...
בלי מצלמה, אני אמור להפעיל את המצלמה גם?
סליחה, מישהו פה ברקע שיכול לכבות את ה... So, can you mute the others, please? Okay, thank you for that. And over the last 12 months, we see now a decline in the alternative protein, especially the plant-based market, and that is because consumers are not as happy about the alternatives, mainly because of the taste and texture, because it's not as cheap as meat, and it's not healthy because it is a ultra-processed product. And because of that, we now see the same trends coming into the pet food market. The pet owners are also interested in having their pets eating less other animals. But it is not as simple as we can do it with humans, because cats are carnivores, they need to eat meat. And although dogs are omnivores, they suffer from a lot of allergies that are related to plant-based diet. So it's a little bit more tricky to change their diet from meat. And this is where the grasshoppers that Hargol provides come into play. Grasshoppers are first human food. Over 1 billion people across Asia, Africa, Central America, and the Middle East can enjoy them and having them on their diet. It is a natural food source for them. The source of supply today is mainly based on collection in the wild, which is limited to a very short period of 4 weeks a year. And Hargol's technology is to, or what they offer is the ability to grow grasshoppers year-round and provide it both to humans and to pets, because grasshoppers are part of the natural diet of dogs and cats. So we are offering a new category, paleo diet for pets, based on the grasshoppers as an ingredient to replace the traditional protein source. One of the amazing things about the grasshoppers is the functionality of the product. It's not only about the high protein content. The grasshoppers improve the taste and texture of product. They enhance the meaty flavors. They improve the juiciness of the product. And at the same time, they provide a reddish color. They improve the health. They reduce the impact on the environment, and they are much healthier for the dogs and even for humans. And of course, eventually our technology enables us to produce them at a higher efficiency. Hargol's mission is to deliver a better protein alternative. And by better, I mean all the things that I mentioned. It has to start with taste and texture. You have to go through the palatability test that cats and dogs would eat it, and we know that they love eating our product, but it also has to be much better in every other aspect. To explain how efficient the grasshoppers are, if we turn the grasshopper into a powder, just grind them and dry them and grind them into powder, this is a 72% complete protein powder. And a single spoon of that product is equal to a third of the daily protein intake of an adult. This is more than what the animals, the dogs and the cats require. And it's not only the protein that the grasshoppers contain, they're also super rich with many other essential nutrients. They contain omega-3 and omega-6, iron, zinc, folic acid, magnesium, potassium, calcium, vitamin E, vitamin B12, vitamin B3, and many more. As a result, we already are aware to a lot of health benefits that the grasshoppers can provide to animals and humans. We do that. We have preliminary results of clinical trials done at the Hebrew University and the Weizmann Institute in Israel. And we can tell you that they can support the growth of the animals. They improve metabolism by reducing sugar and cholesterol levels faster, which is a big epidemic among pets. They reduce body fat, another huge epidemic among pets. They strengthen the immune system, improve the brain and the gut's development and health and functioning. They improve sleep, which is very important for cats. They calm them. And they even improve skin care. The impact on the environment, which is very important nowadays, is amazing. Compared to beef, to produce the same amount of biomass, the grasshoppers require over 99% less carbon emissions, water consumption, pasture, arable land usage, and waste production. So with the same resources that we are now producing chickens and cows to feed our animals, we can produce 100 times, even 1,000 times more protein. Hargol's technology is already matured. We are today the first and only company in the world to reach commercial scale production of grasshoppers. We do that in a climate resilient environment. Everything is closed. We can grow grasshoppers year round, anywhere around the globe. The second part of the innovation is mainly focused on the acceleration of the eggs incubation. In the wild, it takes 40 weeks for the grasshoppers to hatch. In our incubators, they hatch within 2 weeks. This means that instead of having a single cycle per year, we already have in our production facility 12 cycles per year. So it's much more efficient. The last part, of course, it's a novel cage infrastructure to develop, to enable us to grow grasshoppers vertically and increase production per square meter by 10 times. Our future technology is focused on improving the production efficiency. The main development is focused on the ability to feed grasshoppers with dry feed, and this enables us to reduce the production cost by 90%, which means we will be able to produce the grasshopper at a much lower cost than chickens. So we're talking about a much better product in terms of nutrients, health, impact on the environment that can be produced at a higher efficiency. These are just a few numbers to the steps or next milestones of improving our production capacity and efficiency. And you can see that eventually in 2025, we'll be able to produce 80,000 tons of grasshoppers at a cost that is below chicken cost. This is how the...
Can you summarize it? Yeah, sorry.
Yes, absolutely. This is how the future plant will look like. And our goal in Japan, we are already operating in Japan in human consumption. We are working with Mikaktu and we are producing gummy bears and nutritional supplements for humans based on the grasshoppers. And we are now looking for a joint ventures with Japanese pet food producers to use our unique ingredient, develop innovative, healthy, and sustainable products, bring them to market, and establish local production in Japan. So enjoy your day, everyone, and thank you.
Thank you so much. 以上、ハルゴルフードテックよりドロールさんでした。続きまして、アラバデッドシーペットスパ、植物性原料と歯科医のミネラル配合のスキンケア製品を、発売されていらっしゃいます、アマヤ・デ・レビーさんです。
Yes.
Yeah, please start it.
Good morning. Yes. Sorry. Yes, good morning and good afternoon in Japan. My name is Amaya Delevi. Wait, I have a little bit trouble here now. Sorry, with my presentation.
I think it's better to change.
Yeah, sorry.
No.
Yeah. Sorry, this was okay in the beginning. Now it's less okay. So sorry. Oh, yeah. So I will start. Anyway, okay. So my name is Amaya. I am the CEO of Araba Pet Spa. We are a company that take care of your pets and yourself. We are wait. Something happened with the Zoom now. So sorry. Yeah. So yes, so I will go, sorry, and you will see that. So wait. Yes, in here. So yes, we love people and we love pets, but we especially love people that love pets. We believe that pet care not only promotes pets' health, but also its owner. We believe that you and your pets deserve the best products with high quality of natural, not toxic ingredients. Because of that, we have developed a huge line of products that take care of your cat, your dog, and even your horse, and from all ages, and from hair to tail. We have products, shampoos, and conditioning that not only clean your the coat and the skin of your pets, but also enrich and repair their coat. And I have to say that it's not only the cleaning. If you have been, in a spa or onsen with your essential oils, and you got a massage with these essential oils, at the end of the massage, you feel more relaxed and you feel that you have a great skin. So this is the same experience that our product provide to you and your pet. You are doing like a mutual massage that at the end you feel more bond with your pet, and also you feel relaxed and your skin is great, because when you do this massage, you are in contact with the ingredients with high quality and of natural ingredients. Also, because we have a lot of experience, we have developed formulas that are special for sensitive areas such as the eyes and the ears that we know that are prone of infection. So we help you to clean these areas with and remove all the debris and the dead tissue without irritating the area and keeping it safe. We have seen that if for pets that have the tendency for infection, when you use our products daily, you reduce this risk of infection. So this is great. And also we have a big line of products that help you to control the flea and ticks. And importantly, these products are only 100% natural ingredient. We don't have chemical toxic pesticides in our product. So this is very important for us. So now that why Arva and other products? So I think we have a great technology that allow us to include up to 26 essential oils and basic oils, and also the great minerals of the Dead Sea of Israel. That is very unique. And doing that, this allows us to treat a lot of, dryness or different kind of pets with one product. But we have several. For example, we have, if you have an issue with the odor of your pet, so we have a dedicated shampoo and conditioning that will help you to control their smell. As I said, also 100% of our active ingredients are natural. We don't use toxic ingredients, so your pet, yourself, and the environment and your family are safe. I know that in Japan and around the world, we know the therapeutic properties of the essential oils, and that we use them, for us. So why not to use this with our animals? I don't know if you know, but these are the essential oils are the only natural ingredients that really penetrate your skin and reach the cells and the air fibers. So for that, it's, we are really treating your skin. So these are, I put some of our product. We have really a vast line of products, and you can go to our websites. We have shampoos, conditioning, we have wipes for daily care, and as I say, special products for to control the flea and tick, the air, the ear, and the nose. We have until now, we have a great presence in the United States. You can go to Amazon and see, and you will see that we have, a lot of responses. People really love our products, also in Europe. So now we are looking for a country that really appreciates the quality, the high quality of natural products, and that really care for their pets. And Japan is one, it's a great country for that. We love also Japan. I have worked with in my past professional life. I work with Japanese people, and I like that they have the patience to really know the product and present it as it should be. So we are really looking for a Japanese partner that knows the culture and knows the pet market. So we can take our great products and not only enter the Japan, but also to be part of the culture. And we have the patience to do that, to adapt our product if necessary. For example, we know that the Japanese market needs small packages, so we have them, and even we can make them smaller. We know that you are very sensitive to the odor, so the perfume. So we have a product that can be great for you, and if not, we can work with a strong partner, so we can change it, and we can do that in a flexible way because we really understand the properties of each of the oils and the ingredients. So for us, it's very easy to change the formula and adapt it to the right market. So thank you very much, and I hope that we will be in touch. Thank you.
Thank you, 天谷さん。皆様、先ほど、アラバデッドシースパペットスパでございましたが、プレゼンテーションの都合がございまして、表示されませんでした。こちらは後ほど、ウェビナーが終わりましてから、皆様宛てに、メールでお送りさせていただきます。大変失礼いたしました。続きまして、トゥイーロブライフ、犬の口腔内の悪臭に対するハーブ製剤、含有、口外粘着剤を、開発しております。ラン・アミールさんです。
Yes, good morning.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes, thank you very much. Yes, good afternoon. My name is Ron Amir. I am the export manager of QF Life Pharmaceutical. We've been in the business for the last 20 years, developing mostly medical devices for the OTC market. We are also a daughter company of Reka Group Pharmaceutical Industries, who mainly deals in the generic RX drugs. The company is also listed on the Tel Aviv Stock Exchange. Tree of Life has developed a unique formula to treat halitosis, as we say, bad breath, based on extensive clinical trials. It has granted 2 patents, both in EU and US, and it has a long-lasting reduction on bad breath, and last but not least, effective from the first use. As you can see on the bottom right, there is a package actually designated for human, because all our products are actually designated for human. And in our case, all our clinical trials actually were conducted on humans, and then on the other way around on animals. So the specific one, it's a mucoadhesive tablet for bad breath. You stick it in the buccal for 4 seconds, it sticks and slowly release the active ingredient. It has 18 tablets in 2 blisters. So this is the product itself. As for the innovation itself, we are talking about 4 extract of plant, echinacea, lavender, mastigum, and salvia extract. They work synergistically to reduce bath breath. And it's not by coincidence that we have chosen these 4 plants. We have conducted rigorous salivary incubation assays that are commonly used to measure halitosis or bad breath. And we have made preclinical trials in two paths. One was the malodor production label that were scored by an odor judge on a scale from 0 to 5. The 0 is the least, the 5 has the strongest odor. And as you can see, the 4 plants, which is echinacea, sage, lavender, and mastigum, have one of the best impact on reducing bad breath. The second measurement was conducted by a halimeter to count the volatile compound sulfide, and here you can see a nice correlation with the previous slide in terms of reducing the bad breath. Here again, you can see the echinacea, sage, lavender, and mastigum also are reduced quite tremendously. The third test that we have conducted also on a test tube in vitro, we wanted to check the level of bacteria, both anaerobic and aerobic. And you can see the white bars representing the aerobic bars and the black ones representing the anaerobic bars. And here again, in terms of a colony forming unit, you can see that the effect of echinacea, mastigum, sage, and lavender are quite substantial, and also altering from gram positive, actually from gram negative to gram positive, which is more effective in reducing the VSC level, is quite impressive. What we have concluded in terms of the preclinical trials is that the mode of action has helped to reduce the volatile sulfone compound. As you can see, and later on I will be able to share obviously the presentation. You can see a strong antibacterial activity against odor-causing bacteria. And as I mentioned, you can see also the alteration of oral bacterial population for gram-positive bacteria, which do not cause bad breath. And last but not least, reduction in the lethal protein breakdown in the saliva. I forgot to mention, but more than 90% of the breath test is actually both in human and apparently also in pets, is in the surrounding of the oral cavity and the tongue. So with this respect, the formula itself treats quite well the objective. In terms, then we moved to clinical trials, and there were dozens of volunteers that participated in the clinical study. You can see on the upper case, NovaBreath, as a function of time and the reduction of the odor judge score, again from 0 here to 3.5 versus the control group. And on the bottom one, you can see the percentage reduction of volatile sulfide compound in NovaBreath as compared to zinc and chlorhexidine, and a comparison to the control group again. I must say that today the zinc and chlorhexidine are mostly the gold standard, but here the effect of the natural, the combination of the natural plant is quite impressive. So in terms of results, again, you see significant reduction in oil malodor, significant reduction in VSC levels, higher significance of VSC reduction as compared to zinc, and sorry here. And also what we have noticed is a strong antimicrobial activity against all three oral pathogens, Streptococcus, gingivitis, and Candida albicans. Just a second. Okay. Looks like it doesn't. So, hold on. Okay, so what we have decided is, since the manifestation of oral malodor within pets, we have actually conducted the clinical studies whereby 12 dogs from different breeds participated in the study itself, and we have found out that not only that it works on human, but it's quite strong also in pets as well. You can see what we have done is similar as we did in the clinical studies. We placed a palatal mucoadhesive tablet within the boca of the pet itself, and you can see here again the effect of HMT, stands for herbal mucoadhesive tablet, is versus the placebo. And in terms of sulfite monitor, the halometer, you can see that there's a function of time. The measurements that we're taking 30 minutes, 60 minutes, 90 minutes, and 120 minutes after a baseline. And here again, you can see the reduction of the sulfite compound. At the bottom table, you can see also the effect of as given by the other judges score. Again, is scale of 0 to 5. You can see the reduction again as a function of time, and it's quite impressive to conduct these clinical trials, because we have seen a 60% reduction in oral malodor scores and 70% reduction in VSS level. Again, it's quite impressive, and I must say that once arriving to these results, we have decided to shift, I would say, to a different audience in terms of applicability, and this is where we are now looking for partnership and distributors all over the world in terms of applying this palatal mucoadhesive tablet to pets. Thank you very much, and have a nice day.
Thank you, Ron. 以上、トリール・オブ・ライフでございました。続きまして、害虫や寄生虫の駆除、防除製品を開発しています。首輪やスプレー等がございます。ソラーノペットケアでございます。リオル・ワルディさんです。リオルさん、can you start it?
Yes, just a minute.
Yeah.
Can you see it?
Yes, we see it.
Okay. So I will do it really quick. My name is Lior. I'm the export manager of Solano Pet Care. We are a family-owned company. We are located in the north of Israel. We are here from the kibbutz Bet Hashita and other moshavs and kibbutzim in the north. The company was founded by my father and brothers, and we are all working in the company. Solano developed and produce all in-house. We have R&D department. We have a full range of products that we produce here. Some of them are patented products. It is very important for us from the beginning to develop products that had some innovation in them. And we work with Biopet from our Barot group. They are distributed in Israel. We have the insecticide line, which we market in Israel and registered by the Ministry of Agriculture. And we have all the natural line that most of the products are patented, and we have distributors in Italy, in Austria, in the US, in Hong Kong, in Greece, in Spain. Now we start in Germany, and it's very exciting for us to have the opportunity to introduce our product to the Japanese market. So, as I said, we have our manufacturer here in Bet Shean, and we are building a new factory here in the area, which is very exciting. As I said, we have a complete range of insecticide line that you can find here in almost every pet shop in Israel. And we launched a few months ago into Zoom the innovative hip and joint mobility collar, which is a patent product. And we start marketing now this product already in the US and in Europe. I think one of the most important thing about Solano is that we develop all our products here with our veterinarians, and we produce all our products here in our factory. And each product that we have has some kind of innovation. If it's the waterproof collar, the special design that we have, that it looks like an accessory, that our collars are made of polyethylene and not PVC. We provide different applications from spot on to spray to collars. We have calming line, which is based on valerian, passiflora, and chamomile. We have natural repellent line. We have skin and coat care that developed by Solano's R&D and Dr. Skorinsky, which is the head of dermatologists in Israel, and also worked with Yukanuba for many years. So it's a big advantage to have such a full range of products to offer to our customers. This is more about our innovation, which I think that when I speak in the B2B meeting, I will explain more. I would just say that we are ISO 9001 and ISO 13348.5. We have all our machines, all our production here on site. Our products are registered as patents and also trademarks in the US, Europe, and Israel. Here you can see some of the lines we have: the natural repellent line, the calming line, the Novo, the flea and tick control that basically compete Seresto here in Israel. We have the GoFlex hip and joint mobility collar, which is also patent product. It's the only product in the world today that contain glucosamine, MSM, chondroitin sulfate, and basically change the way you treat your dog that suffer from hip and joint mobility. And instead of taking any pills that it's very hard to give, especially for cats, you just put the collar for 30 days, and it's also waterproof, and the ingredients are slowly released into the dog's or cat's skin. We have the Derma Protect, which is a professional skin and coat care, which I think is the only product that contains ceramide and silver ion, and the formulation is very, very innovative and unique. We have the Salty Foam, the flea and tick control, that based on the Dinotefura and Flomethrin, which is also a patent product. So the range is pretty large, and And I would like to thank thank you for the opportunity to introduce Solano, and thank you.
Yeah, thank you, リオールさん。以上、ソラノペットケアでございました。続きまして、総称治療薬の管理領域を提供しております、シルバーストリームより、アロン・ライビットさんです。アロンさん、can you start it?
Shalom, let me just share screen. 1 second. Okay, can you all see the screen?
Yes. Yeah, we see it.
Okay, so thank you very much and shalom everybody. My name is Alon and I'm the VP Business Development of Silverstream Medical. And what I would like to show you now is the most efficient medical device for wound management and for accelerating wound healing for equine and pets. Silverstream develops a patented medical device and supply the most synergetic medical product for holistic treatment. And when I say holistic treatment, I mean that we do the whole wound treatment from zero to full healing with one single device. And we do it for equine, livestock, small pets, by fighting infection, and in the end of the day, by accelerating the wound healing process altogether. Silvet is the name of the product, is a patented product worldwide for wound management. It's a synergetic solution. And when I say synergetic, I mean that we are using 5 different ingredients that work as a synergy in order to make the magic happen. And we do change the complete wound treatment cycle, and we accelerate the wound healing process. In that sense, we clean the wound, we destroy the biofilm, which is maybe the biggest problem when dealing with the wounds. We reduce the inflammation, we prevent maceration, we reduce the odor, we promote granulation tissue, and of course the vasodilation process. I would like to mention we are non-toxic, we are non-cytotoxic, we're not staining, which is a very big issue of product that use silver ions in the past. We do not harm healthy tissue. And this is extremely important when you are dealing with open wounds and with open bones. And we will show you this in a few minutes. We are alcohol-free, we are steroid-free, and we are antibiotic-free. We do treat all type of wounds. You know, we have a saying in Israel, if you have the atomic bomb, then you have all the arsenal beneath. Our Silvet is the atomic bomb for the biofilm and for very, very hard to treat wounds. And if we can treat that, we treat all the scenario beneath: chronic wounds, trauma cases, laceration, hotspots, and of course, small cuts and minor skin irritations for all type of animals, from small animals to large animals. So as I said, that we change the complete wound treatment cycle. Then in a couple of words, when we are approaching a wound, then there are 2 main phases in treating the wound. The first one would be the treatment phase, and the second one would be the healing phase. Now, usually, when approaching such wounds, the veterinarian would need to apply different materials, different products for different stages of the wound. Using Silverstream, it's a single product from the treatment phase to the healing phase. It's a no-brainer. You just put the solution, as we will show you in 2 minutes, and from day 1 until complete healing, we are just using Silverstream. So, talking about the treatment on phase number 1, we do the cleansing. We keep the wound moist. We penetrate deeper into the wound surface, which is extremely important. As I said, we are fully safe, we are non-toxic, non-cytotoxic, and we have no allergy effect, none. Stage 2 would be the disinfection. We ensure a very effective antibacterial activity. We prevent reinfection, and we have no bacterial resistance. The third part, and this is again on the treatment level, would be to reduce the inflammation. We totally destroy the biofilm, We reduce the high level of MMPS, i.e. inflammation. We provide soothing effect to the animal. And we, as you will see, we also reduce pain and we eliminate odor. But this is part of phase 4, which is already the healing phase. We promote granulation tissue. Granulation tissue, as you're aware of, is the phase where the skin grows and where the flesh grows. And it grows in a very straight manner in order to make sure that the wound closes properly. We promote vasodilation process, which is we generate blood vessels. And as you know, without blood, there is no healing. We prevent maceration. We reduce pain, and we eliminate odor. In the end of the day, we bring it to a full healing stage in a very short time, and we improve the look and appearance of the skin. We have long-term clinical efficiency. We reduce the treatment period, and as an effect, we accelerate wound healing. The 5 ingredients that we are using, and I will not drill down right now into what each one is doing, but I will do it in the one-on-one meetings. But we use silver ions as a preservative and antimicrobial agents. I would like to mention we are using 0.01% of silver ions. We are using menthol, twin 20, glycerol, and tris buffer, which maintains the natural pH of the body, meaning we assist the body in healing itself. All those 5 ingredients, they work in a synergy, and that's what I meant before, that we are working in synergy in order to get the wound healed very quickly. Let me show you some examples, and at this point, I would like to add my colleague Amos, who is a veterinarian, a known veterinarian in Israel, who is using the solution for a few years. Amos, are you with us?
Yes. Hello. My name is Amos Frischling. I'm a horse vet already 23 years. I'm working with Silver String Company since 2017, and with the Silver product, I have a large experience. As you see, this is a severe wound with the bone exposure and full of dirt and fasces, very inquinate. Therefore, we can't suture it. We clean it, then we flush it with the silver product, and then we bandage it. The bandage, since this product is a strong antibacterial, with other products, we have to replace bandage every 2 days. Here, what we are doing, we're closing the bandage with the irrigation tube, and we put 3 times a day the product inside, and then we can replace bandage every 4 to 7 days. What you see here is after 6 days, and you see.
Dream team, your time is almost up, so can you wrap up?
Yeah. Okay. So Amos, just one word about Silvet, and we'll wrap it up.
Yes, we have, as you see, the healing process is very fast. It reduced the pain and reduced the inquination. And you see here, it's a wound that didn't heal without this product. And we got a very good resolution of the wound in quite fast with a very short time.
Excuse me, the time is up. So please wrap it up.
Okay, so thank you very much. We are looking for a partner that we can grow together in the Japanese market, and we will be happy to meet you one-on-one later on.
Yes, thank you so much. 以上、シルバーストリームでございました。いよいよ最後の企業になりました。最後は HT ベッド、がんをその場で早期に発見、分類する HDI スキャンを提供しています。オメル・ガドットさんです。どうぞよろしくお願いいたします。オメルさん、can you start it?
Yes, thank you.
Sorry, 失礼いたしました。これではなく、この度 CEO のシャニー・トレダノさんが登壇いたします。Sorry, シャニー、can you start it?
Yes, no worries. Okay, so you can see my presentation now, I guess.
Yes, though it's not presentation mode. It's presenter's mode now.
I see that. Just give me a minute. Is that better now?
No. Better you use it the general presentation, or if you cannot change it to the
Just give me 10 seconds. Okay, I'll just start and fix my presentation during that, okay?
Okay. Yes.
All right. So, hi, everyone. Thank you for having me today. My name is Shani Toledano, and I'm the founder and CEO of HT Bioimaging and its subsidiary, HT Vet. Very nice to meet you all. So we are here today to talk about HT Vet, which is a subsidiary and daughter company of HT Bioimaging, which is a healthcare human company that developed a new imaging modality for cancer detection. So we are here today to discuss oncology and cancer detection. Hopefully you can see my presentation at this point. Our mission, the HT Vet mission, is really to facilitate cancer diagnosis in dogs and actually in cats as well in the future, to allow early treatment and improve survival rates. So what is happening today is that an average vet clinic would see about 10 cases per week where a dog or cat step into the clinic with a suspicious mass, which is a subcutaneous or cutaneous masses. We call them lumps and bumps. And it's happening a lot. It's quite a common issue for the vet. The pet owners step in with the dog saying, okay, doctor, I have something here. We see that the dog has a lump. And they want, of course, to get the information whether this lump is high risk or just a benign mass. So the question here at this point for the vet is really whether the lump is malignant or benign. The only way they have today to get this information is really to sample the mass and then just to send it out to the cytology lab. Sometimes they do an in-house cytology, but in any case, they have to sample, they have to stick a needle in that lump and just wait for the results to get back from the lab. It's definitely an invasive procedure, obviously minimal invasive, but still invasive procedures. It's expensive. So in the United States, an FNA would cost between $100 to $200 per case. And it's time consuming. So we have to wait for the analysis to get back. And they do have a 20% non-diagnostics test because some issues of sampling. So what we are offering is the HD Vista, which is the first non-invasive tool to help the vet classify lumps and bumps and send back home a benign cases. So instead of sticking a needle into the lump, what they do here is just shave the area around the lump and locate the probe that you see here in the image. Just locate the probe on top of the suspicious mass, press only one button, and then what is happening is that heat start to generate into the tissue, into the lump. We do a heat diffusion imaging analysis. We do that on the cloud. We are working on the Amazon cloud, where we have the digital lab that is able to do the few stages of analysis. And then we will send back the results directly to the clinic within 1 minute. So the overall test would take a maximum 2 minutes until the vet will have the results on top of the this monitor here, which will claim whether this mass is benign and the dog can go home safely without any worries, or it's a high risk mass, and we believe it should be sampled. So this is the claim of the HD Vista, and again, it's really the first non-invasive tool to do a lumps and bumps classification in the clinic on the spot. So when we're looking at the non-direct competitors, all we see is just an invasive procedures that needs to sample the mass in order to be sure if it's benign or not. The technology, very quick, is about heat diffusion imaging. We send heat into the tissue. Cancer and non-cancer tissues will transfer the heat in a different way, and we are able to understand that, see that, and output whether this mass is benign or not. We have 98% negative predictive value, which means we are very, very sure that the mass is benign. We do have distributors and partners all over the world. We just signed the 6th distribution agreement in Brazil, and we're active in the US, Australia, Netherlands, Israel, and we're working on more and more partnerships in Japan as well, and some other parts in Europe and Korea. The business model here with the HD Vista is really a pay-as-you-go. So they get the device in a cost price, and then once they click on the device, they use the device, they get an answer whether the specific mass is benign or not, they will pay us. So this is where the business model is based. We do have customers, again, all over. We have orders for a few hundreds of devices so far. And we are here today to make our first steps into the Japanese market. We're working on getting the regulatory approvals in Japan, and probably at the beginning of next year, we will go after distributors to find our right exclusive partner in Japan to help us to take the HD Vista into Japan. Thank you.
Thank you, シャーニさん。以上、HD ベッドでございました。以上をもちまして、企業によるプレゼンテーションを終了いたします。 最後にイスラエル輸出国際協力機構、ニツァン・パイゴフ氏より、この機構のご紹介と閉会のご挨拶をいたします。
Hello, Shalom from Israel. Thank you for coming to our event. I hope you find it interesting. My name is Nitan Paikov, and I'm the manager of the lifestyle and consumer goods sector at the Israel Export Institute. The Export Institute is a non-profit organization who promotes the Israeli companies abroad. And together with the Ministry of Economy in Japan, we create this event for you today. So you met 8 leading companies that create unique and innovative products for our lovely pets. And that thanks to the combination between the science, the strong research and development, and the unique raw materials in Israel that allows the companies to create this. Thank you again, and I hope the meetings will be bear fruit in the near future. Thank you.
以上、西さんありがとうございました。これをもちまして、本日のプログラムはすべて終了となります。この後、事前予約された方は、企業との面談会がございますが、まだ予約されていらっしゃらない方、そして後日企業との面談をご希望の方は、私どもまでご連絡くださいますようお願いいたします。また、ご視聴後には、ウェビナーからご退出時にアンケートへの画面に移行されます。ぜひご協力のほどよろしくお願いいたします。本日は最後までご視聴いただきまして、どうもありがとうございました。今、中学の方が入りましたので、すみません。お願いします。で、ちょっと日本語で